Good morning, America. Today's date is December 25th, 1948. For the last 6 months, the Soviet Union has blocked all water, road, and railroad travel, or as we like to call it, the Berlin Blockade. For those of you who haven't been with the times, this whole situation started at the Yalta Conference back in February 1945, when Germany and Berlin were partitioned into 4 Allied occupation zones. Who thought that would be a good idea? 3 of the 4 zones are occupied by the capitalistic France, Great Britain, and yours truly, America. The other zone is controlled by the communistic Soviet Union. Of course, the goals of the countries clashed. The Soviet Union wanted Germany to pay for their actions and use their zone to break down German industry and use the money to rebuild Russia. Thus, the 4 zones then became 2 zones, East and West Germany and East and West Berlin, almost 2 years ago in January 1947. Now there's some boring parts until early this year when the United States, France, and Great Britain began to make plans for a new German state. By March, the Soviets found out and withdrew from the Allied Control Council. In June 1948, the Allies introduced a new form of currency, the Deutschmark, to Bazonia and West Berlin to enable the introduction of the Marshall Plan and wrest economic control from the USSR.
In response, we issued our own currency, the Ostmark, and put up the Berlin Blockade. The motives behind us: we wanted West Germany to give up their holdings in West Berlin, and we also wanted to persuade West Berlin to reject their allies in the West and prevent the unification of a West German state.
It was pretty mean, though, how the Soviets tried to achieve their goals. They freaking starved West Berlin of much-needed supplies and food. Luckily, we found a solution: the Berlin Airlift. Thus, for the last 6 months, we have been delivering thousands and tons of supplies each day and have even dropped candy, while also exporting German industrial goods on the way back. We've been showing those Reds who's boss, because communism needs to be contained. Let's go live now and see it in action.
It's Christmas, everybody, and look who's coming around along with the Berlin Airlift.
Good morning, America. Today's date is May 12th, 1949, and what a glorious day it is. After 11 months, the Soviets have finally lifted the Berlin Blockade. For the first time since last June, American and British convoys are able to drive through Soviet East Germany to arrive at West Berlin.
Fun fact: the Berlin Blockade is not the Berlin Wall. Don't get the two confused. The blockade was designed to prevent supplies from getting to Berlin, specifically West Berlin, as means of cutting off Western influence from the city. However, the wall separated East and West Berlin so that people could not move between the 2 areas. Hello, and welcome to After Effects, starring me, Monkichi, and featuring me, Monkichi. I'm your lovable host, Monkichi, with all that has happened since the Berlin Blockade and Airlift. Wow, this event has really shown Western commitment to containment. The Western powers have even formed NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, as a defensive response to this event. With tensions only continuing to rise, I doubt this will be the last time we see communism and capitalism butt heads. Thanks for watching, but make sure to stay tuned.
Good morning, America. Today's date is December 25th, 1948. For the last 6 months, the Soviet Union has blocked all road, water, and railroad travel, or as we call it, the Berlin Blockade. Hi, Mom! Really? What an idiot. Good morning, America. Today's date is December 25th, 1948. For the last 6 months, the Soviet Union has blocked all water, road, and railroad travel. I meant travel, not traffic.
Now who's the idiot?
Anytime.